welcome to Alaska. I am here on the Abraham-Hicks cruise to Alaska 2024. So if you would like to know what that is like via me, what my experience is like, then I hope you'll give this video a watch and join me here in Alaska. We took an Amtrak train ride from Portland all the way up to Vancouver, Canada, where the cruise to Alaska was going to be departing from. And we got into Vancouver a couple days early to have a bit of a look around the city before leaving for Alaska. Just recently gotten access to our room, and let's do a little tour before we unload all of our stuff in here. We are just checking it out. Got like a full-length mirror. That's nice. A little bit of art on the walls, little seating area, a little bit of water, nice little desk. Oh, there I am. This little packet from Esther and Abraham and Jerry. That's cool. Big TV. Oh, okay, some other stuff here. The beds, you can rearrange those. That's cool. A little bit more art. And ocean view window. Not much of a view right now, but that will surely improve as we get going. I think you can open these too, which is good. You can store more stuff in there. And looks like got some closet space, that's nice. And of course, a little bathroom as well. Nice. Oh, I just remembered one thing I want to check is if we got some bathrobes. I think I remember that maybe it comes with bathrobes or something. Yeah, there they are. I think I see them hanging there. Anyway, that is the room, and yeah, looking forward to now doing some unpacking.
Please also be reminded that tonight we're gonna have our clocks 1 hour back. So please adjust your timepieces before retiring this evening.
As you can see, we have now started moving on the open water. I just wanted to show real quick what was in our packet from Abraham, just to remember, and in case you are curious, what comes in this kind of a packet when you go on the cruise. So this was cool. We got these little pens to remember the workshop, and that's if you want to buy the recordings. We got our name badges. We're in the red group. There's red badges and blue badges for a cocktail party that happens. Ours is tomorrow night, and the other one is on Wednesday. There's the workshop schedule and the dining map for early dining, which is what we have chosen. So yeah, cool stuff in the packet from Esther. So Nick and I just met our stateroom attendant, which is really cool. This is our first ever time on a cruise. We've never been on a cruise before. And also this is really cute. Look what happened here. I didn't know, we just kind of had thrown some clothes on the bed because we were changing really fast before dinner, but they have been folded, neatly put onto our beds. And the blinds were or the curtains were closed and the pillows have been fluffed. So that's very nice. Hey, so I just wanted to quickly check in about the Abraham workshop so far. We've done 2 sessions, so a full day when we were at sea and then a few hours the next day after that. And yeah, the biggest thing I'm noticing so far is I just feel like a greater alignment boost for being around Abraham's energy that amount of time. And yeah, I feel that it's making me more aware of my vibration. Abraham said at the end of day 2 that we had all shifted. They could feel that we had all shifted. We become in a higher state of alignment, like in a new vibrational place. And I feel that. I think the biggest difference that I'm noticing so far is just that I feel more aware of my vibration and more easily able to like point my focus away from when I notice that maybe I'm starting to internally complain about something or focus on what I don't want. I'm able to more easily do what Abraham is now talking about, of like opening a new loop is kind of the new way they're talking about pointing at what you want. And then when you manifest something, you close the loop. So I'm able to just consider it opening a new loop and pointing at what I want. And so that's been really good. That's helping me stay in more of a flow state. So yeah, it's like any time with Abraham, it's the same basic advice, but I just find that certain things that they say help the information sink in more deeply with me. And even though I've been studying them for years, there's still like new levels of awareness and application to reach. I'm not a total master manifester, like always able to hit a hole in one and like nail every manifestation. And so I know there's more for me to learn. There's more for me to understand and accept and develop as a manifester. And so yeah, like even though I feel like I understand the basics of the teachings, it's awesome to get these downloads from the master teachers of Abraham and be able to kind of like let the awareness and the skill development of manifesting sink in even more for me. So anyway, yeah, loving the workshop so far, and I will do another check-in probably after the last session, so I can give a recap and a little bit of a summary of my experience of all 4 days of Abraham workshop. But it's been really great to have this much consistent Abraham time. I definitely noticed a difference of being in that vibration and having Abraham focused with us for that consistent amount of time. It's awesome. The first place we stopped in Alaska was Icy Straight Point. And the first thing we did after leaving the ship was get onto a much smaller boat and go for a whale watching tour. This was one of the things that I was the most excited to do in Alaska, and it did not disappoint. After the whale watching tour, we took the gondola to the other side of town to get a better look at what they've got going on at Icy Straight Point. walk over here. There's only 2 of us. It says stay in large groups, but we'll try to talk loudly and follow the bear safety rules. We're gonna walk on this little trail along the water over here. Looks like some people took a kayak tour. That would have been fun also. Alright, we're eating at the Duck Point Smokehouse. We got a red ale. Sitting by the fire. It's lovely. It is about 10:30 p.m. The sun is still out. Hasn't set yet. The sun has a lot more energy than I do. Tonight I am very tired, so headed to bed soon, but just wanted to show, how late the sun stays up here in Alaska. We are now heading to Skagway for tomorrow. We're leaving Icy Straight Point. The ship's already started moving, so gonna head to bed now. The thing that we were most excited to do in Skagway was take a train ride on the White Pass Railway. This very scenic railway was originally constructed in 1898 during the Klondike Gold Rush. After riding the train, we had just enough time left in Skagway to explore a bit of the town, which is very cute and scenic. And afterwards, we visited the historic Red Onion Saloon for dinner and some drinks.
All right, reindeer fart.
Reindeer fart reaction.
It's good. It's like Christmas.
The next day, we woke up to some amazing scenery as we cruised to visit the Dawes Glacier, a massive blue glacier located on a beautiful icy fjord. After we finished cruising around the glacier and the fjord, the next stop was Juneau, Alaska. The thing that we were the most excited to do in Juneau was to visit this dog sled summer camp. got that and salmon berry donut. Yeah, eat your donut dinner first before you enjoy your donut dessert, okay? So we're stopped in Ketchikan. This is actually our last stop of the cruise, but I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of what it's like on the cruise ship, and also some of beautiful Ketchikan is back here behind me. They have some actual real grass on the cruise deck. Nick is walking on it right here. So that is pretty interesting. And yeah, there's a pool area over there. We did go swimming that the other day. It was really warm too, which was nice, and there's hot tubs, and yeah, they got like a walking trail around the top of the cruise ship, so pretty fun, pretty cool. So we just finished our final Abraham workshop of the cruise. I just want to film a quick kind of my reaction and how I'm feeling, just to share that and document it. And I think like the biggest thing that I feel is kind of just like, I feel what's coming to mind is like I feel more in resonance with what Abraham says about there's really nothing serious going on here. I feel more kind of lighthearted and more just like relaxed and calm about everything. I mean, in the workshop they touched on so many things, so many questions that I had, and even questions that I had forgotten that I had, and things that have been going on with me recently that I hadn't thought about in a little while. They brought that to mind again and kind of clarified it and added solutions and answers, and I took so many pages of notes just because writing notes helped me stay focused and even more kind of present, and I feel like it helps the information maybe stick in my mind a little more and kind of helps me absorb it even better. And then when I go back and read my notes, that helps me kind of tune back into what we talked about in the workshop. But yeah, I'm just excited to go through and review my notes, and like I think I said in my last check-in, I already find myself applying some of the new insights that I had in the workshop. But yeah, there's so many things that kind of clicked for me. And again, they said kind of by the end of the workshop that you all have changed. You're in a new, you have a new point of attraction now. Things that you've been wanting are going to be manifesting because you've shifted just in being here and listening this long to us and being in this space. And so, yeah, if you are someone that is wanting to manifest going on an Abraham cruise, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely like, yeah, it's a good experience of easy alignment, easy calibration. It's impossible to listen to Abraham for that long and be having them, you know, talk to what you've been thinking about and like tuning into you. And even though I didn't get in the hot seat, like they totally, like I said, talked to everything that was important to me pretty much, I think. And yeah, it's impossible to be around that for this amount of time, this consistently, and not have a good shift and a good realization. So feeling really good about where I am right now. And yeah, just yeah, that's about it. So anyway, gonna go have a little bit of dinner now, enjoy the buffet. For one of the last few times, the buffet here is really great too. By the way, I was surprised by actually how good the food is at the buffet, because I had listened to a lot of kind of YouTube cruise content to get myself prepared for my first cruise, and some people kind of down talk the buffet, but the buffet here on this celebrity solstice cruise is really good. So that's another thing that's awesome. Anyway, talk to you later.